should
It won't leave my head.
Oh my god, it's gonna be stuck in my head for all of eternity. Let's see here. I'm ready to party. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Vitamin P Podcast. My name is Nick Penizzato. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you very much. So it is Monday night, and we are doing our weekly episode of Move the Needle Monday. So, quick recap, Move the Needle Monday is how can we take little steps to get a little bit better every day, knowing that sometimes these little steps are they're gonna feel like a sacrifice, or they're gonna feel, you're not gonna get the instant gratification that we'd like to get. Last week was move for 30 minutes every single day. So we get caught up in our daily routines of, if you're really good about going to the gym and you have 2 hours slated, which is a really long time, and you can't make it for 2 hours, a lot of people will throw that gym session away. Or if you can't make it to the gym for your 1 hour session, you'll throw that session away. The challenge last week, or the Move the Needle Monday for last week, was just commit to 30 minutes of movement no matter what. So if you can't make it to the gym, roll out of bed and get moving a little bit, do push-ups, sit-ups, run, whatever it is. If you are not an avid exerciser and getting to the gym is not something you do, then moving your body for 30 minutes is just gonna have instant effects. You're gonna feel better already just from that. So that was last week. This week, we're gonna talk about kind of the big move the needle topic, kind of what got me started with saying this, what got me reading more about getting things done. I want you to commit to tackling that big project. So that's super subjective. That can mean a million different things. So that can be reading a book, that could be cleaning out your garage, that could be, selling your house, that can be, the list is endless, and it's usually something that requires a lot of steps. So you're like, I have this book and it's 800 pages, and you get into it and maybe read a chapter or two, and then you look at your book and you only have 15 minutes, and you're like, screw it, I'm not going to read the book tonight because I only have 10 minutes and I wanted to read a full chapter. Or cleaning out this garage is going to take me 6 hours, and I don't have 6 hours, so screw it, I'm just going to watch The Office for the 9,000th time on Netflix, which is never a bad suggestion, just for the record. So the challenge this week, do those little things, start those little steps. So commit to little pieces, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you get big chunks of time, just take that as a bonus. Decide, this is where the subjectivity comes in, because it's totally up to you. Decide what is your kind of big frog, eat that frog, plug, read that book. But decide what your big thing is that you've been wanting to accomplish. That's step one. Step two, how long is it going to take? Have a rough idea of like the steps that you need, and do just little pieces of it every day. Commit to doing small little steps to move the needle forward. So get after it. So what mine is going to be, I committed to it during one of our classes last week. I'm committing to a chapter a day, but what happens is if I don't have time to read a full chapter, I stop doing that. So that mindset, I'm going to throw that mindset away. I'm going to read a full chapter a day, and even if I don't have time, I'm going to read as much as I can in the time given, whether that's right before bed or the break in the middle of the day. So that is mine for the week. If you guys have not already, make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast so you guys can see when we have new content. It's always changing and forming. We have some cool pieces that we're going to do this weekend. So my wife and I, we're going to talk about postpartum workouts and recovery and all that stuff starting Friday, and we're going to kind of track her progress. We just had a baby last Wednesday, the 27th. So we're going to track her progress and talk about challenges and things with time and energy and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe. And thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Peace. How was it?